Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. God doesn't give you what you can already see. He asks you to believe for what isn't visible yet. You have to believe there is a purpose. Even though all of these things going on in our life, he's begging us. He is begging Kelly and I to come home, to believe that he has our best interests in mind and things that we cannot see. Like when it came to Racy being hurt, I kept saying, like, you never know. Like, although this is traumatic and sad, maybe it could have been much worse. Maybe he sees something years in the future where she would have been doing a barrel race on Racy, and there would have been something that happened that killed Racy and maybe hurt Kelly or whatever it might be. Maybe he's looking out, and you just have to have faith that there is a purpose. Romans 12:3. God has dealt to each one a measure of faith. He gave you the measure, what to do with it. That's the journey. That's Romans 12:3. So again, it's the journey that we have to believe in him. James 1:3-4. The testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that it may be that you may be mature and complete. The hardest trials build the deepest roots. It is the idea that all of these things are what strengthens you, but you have to choose for it to strengthen you and not break you. And last but not least, 2 Corinthians 5:7, for we walk by faith, not by sight. I think most of us do know this scripture. Even me that doesn't have a great understanding of the Bible knows this one. We are not called to understand. We are called to move anyways. We have to follow the footsteps of God by faith, not by actual 100%. This is what's going to happen. God is not always going to save the foal. God is not always going to save the horse. God is not always going to save the child. God is not always going to save you from cancer or accident or whatever it might be. God is there for a purpose, but it's not the purpose that you know. So you don't lack faith because you're hurting. In fact, you lack faith. We lack faith because we have been preconditioned to think that God is going to give us everything we ask for. It's the decision to keep trusting through the pain is what keeps our faith real. God didn't promise easy. He promised purpose. And that's what we're doing. Even in this, even in all the crap, that's what he's promising. You're not faithless. You're just part of a story where faith challenges you. Be challenged. Be willing to be challenged by faith.